is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Stephen Wright gets the call in Game 5 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a gold glove, gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's gold glove worthy. And then gritty, don't hit him, he'll knock you back.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there. And there's a definite New England chill to the October air. 49 degrees at first pitch. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, shortstop, Corey Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
The knuckleball just misses the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second, but this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Alex Wood has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jock Peterson out there roaming the outfield. I love how aggressive he is, and we've talked about that with different players, but he is not afraid to leave his feet and take that gamble.
Now batting, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Peterson. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Lifetime versus this pitcher, 1 for 4. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, I like the effort on that play. A lot of times when a guy slides, that's so you can get underneath that ball a little bit. It looks like that one handcuffed him just a tad, but you can't fault him for the effort.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. There's prior history in this matchup. 0 for 4. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. 3-2 now. Josh Rutledge would be next. Wood sets. Full count pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Justin Turner.
There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, first baseman number 23, Adrian.
Here's Adrian now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, hitless in 3 at-bats. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Castillo is under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Josh Rutledge. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hitter, Josh Rutledge.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Now the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. A throw pulls Gonzalez off the base, and I think that's going to be a throwing error.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's set. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it is the sure-handed Gutierrez for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Here it comes. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Stepping in now, Rusney Castillo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
The 0-1 delivery. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. And that retires the side. Boston strands a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, 1 for 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. And a knuckleball and a tough take. He just missed inside. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center field. Bradley has a beat on this one. And he puts it away for the first down.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. To third. Speared on the dive. The throw to first. How about that?
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ramirez is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gutierrez waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. And here's a drive sent out to deep left center field. Is it high enough to get over the monster? It is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series. And the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Well, you can get some cheap home runs in Fenway down the right field line, but when you hit it deep over the monster in left center, there's nothing cheap about that. He earned that trip around the bases, and he should enjoy it.
Now batting.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley.
And so it's like strike one on the inside corner. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good
The
pitch.
shortstop,
Might have
number
been
2,
just out of the zone, but
Xander
not
Bogaerts.
by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now is Yasiel Puig back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1. Puig with a big swing, but he got out in front a bit too much, and this is a foul ball.
No, that's a foul ball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. Bogaerts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Josh Rutledge. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Rutledge.
And this is low, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Pitch on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. He'll try again, 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Rusney Castillo. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Wood sets. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder Franklin Gutierrez.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And he's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here's another 0-2. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Throw into second, and he is in there. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Cut that runner down. Play smart.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
0-1 pitch on its way. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And the tag. Too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit.
9.
The game is tied.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Pedroia on to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that's finally over for a strike. Three and 1. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Liner towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll pull into second with one away. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second with only one away.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Pedro Baez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Pedro Baez.
Hanley Ramirez will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Josh Rutledge, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. This is line to left, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Bogaerts rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr., a little bouncer. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. Boston's out in front, 4-1. At the plate is Andre Ethier. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Called strike 0-2.
0-2.
Hit down the line at first. Ramirez is right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Right fielder number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Ramirez scoops it up, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Ready once again, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. In now, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Pedroia is there for it. And that's the third out. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5. The Red Sox 4 and the Dodgers 3. Ready for another shot now. Blake Swihart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Swihart.
Ball 1.
That's in.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Rusney Castillo.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Forsythe onto the grass. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 4-3 game. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Fernando Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Digging in and looking for more, Franklin Gutierrez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Gutierrez.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Fernando Abad comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adrian Gonzalez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slide and a stop by Pedroia. He gathers the throw. Touché, sir. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here, 4-3.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Mookie Betts.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Come on, Red Sox.
The pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. 4 for 15. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. Gonzalez is up with it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in to try it again. Josh Rutledge. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready with the 0-2. This one's down to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
39, Carson Smith.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Andre.
Digging in, Andre Ethier, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And here's a swing from Ethier and a ground ball to second. Throw to first is in time to retire Ethier for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set and the pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do.
Center
Hang
fielder,
it and bang
Jock
it.
Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And he lays off there. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One-0 count. Here it is. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Here he comes on 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bradley ranging back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Adam Liberatore is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Adam Liberatore.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and two now.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. To 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a flare out toward right center. Forsythe ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder, Rusney
So coming to the plate, Rusney Castillo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this
Your
one.
attention, please. Now pitching for the
Ninth
Red
inning
Sox.
save situation
Number
coming up now as
46.
they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Corey Seager will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Justin Turner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Hernandez.
Riding in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, and Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now. From the stretch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
Tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Boston pulled ahead 3-2 in this World Series and are now just a single win away from a championship. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.